The time's now 5:09 a.m. here on your Wednesday morning, and Alex, I can already smell the funnel cakes. I don't know if maybe Ms. Barber, you're frying some up, but I can smell them right now.
Yeah, the fair is coming. Starts tomorrow here in Central Georgia. We've got great weather to start the fair, great weather into next week as well, and hopefully we can keep that going throughout the duration. We could use some rainfall here in Central Georgia, a bit of a deficit now, but we can wait until just after the fair for that here in the Peach State. Here's a live look across downtown this morning. We've got temperatures in the 40s and 50s, 48 here in Macon, 50 in Warner Robins, 46 in Dublin, 47 in Perry, and 50 in Milledgeville this morning. Maybe take a look across the area, finding more 40s and 50s, 56 up in Forsyth, 50 in Gray, 50 in Jeffersonville, 46 there in Dublin like we were just talking about, and 51 to get your morning started down in Crisp County. The radar picture, quiet across Central Georgia, going to remain that way through the day today. High pressure just towards the north. That's what's allowing for a northerly component here in our wind. That low pressure still up in the northeast, a windy, rainy morning up there. That is, believe it or not, still the energy from Hurricane Ian. Elsewhere is just the status quo across the United States. So as we head throughout the day today, notice that northerly wind courtesy of the high pressure. A few clouds as we get to about the noon hour or so, warming up into the 70s. I'm forecasting a high temperature right around 80. This is about 5 p.m. Then once we head into the overnight hours, cooling off once again. I do think we could be a few degrees cooler tomorrow morning than we are this morning, and then tomorrow afternoon a few degrees warmer as well. So we're adding, taking a few degrees off the low, adding a few degrees to the high, so the gap through the days continue to get wider. That carries us through Friday morning. Still cool here in Central Georgia, back to the mid 80s by the time we get to Friday afternoon. Then once we get into Saturday, notice this cloud deck here, really from the southwest to the northeast. That's indicative of a front rolling through. That front going to be bringing some cooler temperatures, but no rain with it. We're just going to be looking at increased cloud cover there on Saturday. And once we get into next week, temperatures in the 70s. So we're going for 80 today, up to 86 by the time we get to Friday, back down to 78 once we get to Sunday. These cool mornings going to continue, though, talking about 40s for the next few mornings, then back into the 50s. That cloud cover Saturday morning is going to act as a blanket and won't allow us to get quite as cool through the overnight hours. All right, let's talk about the tropics. We do have another area of development that we are watching as it's moving into the Caribbean, but the good news is I'm not concerned about this for the United States at all. Notice it is moving due west there. We've got high pressure to the north, which is going to keep this down there, regardless, as an 80% chance of development in the next 5 days. We also have Tropical Depression 12 out here near, closer to Africa, really, but the plan is for this to just be a tropical depression and weaken here in the days ahead, so no concern with that at all either. The next name on the list, of course, we've gone through now with Ian. We're looking for Julia, Carl, and Lisa to be the next three. Let's talk about the fair real fast. The next 3 days, the first 3 days of the fair looking fantastic. 82 for Thursday, 86 for Friday, and 81 there for Saturday. Again, just some increased cloud cover there on Saturday. Beyond that, the 7-day, 70s beginning on Sunday, carrying us into next week with the clouds beginning to dissipate.